Vaughn, you make the Pro Bowl, but 3 big snubs in Cortland and Justin. What are your thoughts on them missing out?
And they were definitely deserving. Kareem, Cortland, Justin, all of those guys. You know, it's just tough. You know, those guys are definitely deserving.
For you, what does it mean to make your 8th Pro Bowl?
Oh, it was great. I mean, to be voted on by coaches, peers, and the fans, especially like during a down year like this, it's pretty cool.
Pretty emotional on Sunday. As you've had time to look at that, do you like the message you presented?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's how I was feeling after the game out. Everything that I said, like, that's how I was feeling. I think the way it was portrayed, after that was different. I didn't want to send a message about me not being here and me not wanting to be part of the solution or anything like that. It was just, I had been feeling it, a couple things that I had on my, my chest, and then you mix in with that tough loss to the Chiefs, and it's just a tough day. But everything I said, I said it. I'm always thinking about like my message and how it comes across to the fans and stuff. Everything that I said, I meant it, but I didn't want it to come across as, me not want to be here or me not want to be part of the solution.
How important is it for you to see this through with the Broncos?
I said before in the week, I'm tied to the Denver Broncos. It's pro sports, and we all know things can change, here and there. But for me and my mindset, it's a marriage that I'm not looking forward to divorcing anytime soon.
You went big picture on us, post game, and I think that's maybe what opened up some interpretations. Did it hit you that after the Chiefs game that, man, where we were and where we are now, what the heck?
I guess it's been all season. It's just been all season, and not only this season, but last season and the season before that. I guess it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse to, have so much success like that and experience the Super Bowl and all type of players and all type of games and to be where we at now. So that's how I was born in that in that age. So that's what I know. So. I don't want to, make it seem like, I'm not part of the solution, because I definitely want to be part of the solution to get us back to the golden days.
How do you finish this season differently than the last couple of years? That way you have the right kind of momentum going into next year. So next year ends this losing drought.
Man, you just can't, just got to trash this season. Going into next season, we got a lot of great players. We got Drew Lock, who's going to be in his second year. Cortland Sutton, year 3. Gonna have a healthy Jawan James next year. I got the Colorado kid. I have Chubb back. Just focus on that whenever that time comes. We got a bright future here, and then, we lost a couple of games, but we're close in a lot of games too, and we're not too far off, from where we need to be. I know after the game on Sunday, it seemed like we were just so far, but in our reality, we're not too far away from where we need to be to be back in playoff contention.
How do you think now that you're almost a full season in, how do you think you fit in this defense, and specifically playing a lot more snaps than you have in the past? Is that what you see going forward, or?
Yeah, I just need to get more sacks. Whether that's playing a lot, playing fewer plays. Doesn't matter if I'm blitzing or just regular rushing. I just got to find a way to get sacks. And I think next year I'll definitely be able to be better at that.
Does it feel like, as opposed to the last 2 years, that this year you do see the graph kind of pointing upward?
Yeah, we're definitely trending forward. I guess in other years it was just me being optimistic and hoping. But the reality is that we do have a good team. Rally around Drew Lock and Cortland Sutton, and who knows what type of plays we'll make in the offseason. And we're just 1 or 2 players away, 1 or 2 plays, and 1 or 2 games away from being where we need to be.
You played a higher percentage of snaps this year. Are you feeling that now that we're getting close to the end of the season?
No, I feel good. My MCL injury, I didn't re-aggravate it, and whenever you do that in the National Football League, and you can just chain together week after week after week of getting better and healthier, you definitely feel better. So I've had a good stretch of the last 3 weeks and haven't had any injuries at all. I feel great. The snow game, in KC, it wasn't as physical or as fast, as other games because of the snow and the traction. So I'm feeling good going into these last 2 weeks.
Why is it important you keep playing when you have a knee injury and your team's eliminated? Why is it important to be out there?
Yeah, it's just important. It's just who I am. And, I could have easily said, my knee hurt, put me on IR or anything like that. But I think the message and the type of leader that I try to be in the locker room and in the meet rooms, I gotta go out there. I gotta find a way to, put the pads on and, speak to the guys and be out there with the guys. You don't get respect from just, coaching the guys or giving advice. You get respect from, going out there playing through injuries and doing the same things that everybody else is doing at a high level.
With all these young guys, offensive, defense, look to you at playing for the first time. Is it more important to lead by example or by words?
I did, earlier in my career, I thought it was leadership was all about leading, by example. But so many different, elements of leadership. You got to have the right energy. You got to have, you can't just come in here and down and, not talking to anybody. You got to be able to be consistent and talk to everybody. You got to have great energy. You got to make plays. You got to give a speech here and there. And I guess it's easier as I get older. It's just, now I get all speechy all the time now. So I have all type of sayings and all type of speeches for all the guys now. I never thought I would be that type of guy, but I just I guess I just developed into that, and I can just feel the young guys' energy, and I can feel like their spirit when I say something to them, or I have a little speech, or I tell them stories about the golden days and the Super Bowl. I can just feel them, accepting that. So you got to mix in, a lot of that stuff. You just can't lead by example. You just can't, be a speech guy. You gotta do it all.
You said that wouldn't be you.
I know, but it is. I hate to say it.
Childlike enthusiasm for the game and life, but do you see them looking at you as old now? Is that weird?
No, I guess they look at me as old now, but I don't feel old. And they look at me as this 9-year vet, but then when I break it down and I start acting like a rookie and doing all this stuff, we kind of bond and get closer. I feel like they look at it and be like, man, it don't have to be that serious because Vaughn is doing this or Vaughn is doing that or Vaughn said that. So definitely a huge step in my leadership development year now.
Have you become more comfortable being a leader?
Yeah, I mean it's just easy now. I guess I wouldn't say it's never easy being a great leader, but it's I don't put as much effort into it. It's just me now.